As at the beginning of the day I thought ReMinD might be one of the weakest players in this entire tournament. I was maybe wrong with that. And how do we start? Cloak, kinda nice. Nothing lost, kinda nice. Greater healing, okay. ReMinD paying attention to this footman. Oh! He denied the rogue! The lightning shield killed the rogue.
A player's forces are under attack.
But that was... Yeah. ReMinD's lightning shield then, on the left-hand side. That's problematic, and... Ooh, we saw a second Engine of War for a second. It is a second Engine of War finishing. Warden into Hunts. Okay, if you don't have water elementals and there's no piercing damage, it's rather rough to deal with Hunts, but Starbuck could go for Berserkers. And Shadow Priest, of course. You gotta hit the timing on the Mercenary Camp though. Warden not necessarily a hero that supports tower pushes or big all-ins early on. Ooh, Wind of Mana Stealing is sick. But Starbuck, are you not seeing the Wisp? That's the target for the staff, isn't it? Oh my god. Oh my god. There's level 3. Warden is here. And let it rain. Oh boy. After an hour of backseating, Starbuck not seeing the Wisp. Dealing with this Warden quite nicely though. But job's done. Ooh, that Wind of Mana Stealing coming in clutch. There was a scout. And so this AP doesn't work. Berserker on Starbuck's side. He got that timing down, knows how important it is. Mountain King quite a chat with the extra damage of Bash plus Claws. And they're getting ready. Very, very different pace to what we've seen against Yumi. Well, actually, it's not. It's all-out aggression. But there is no... Ooh, ouch! That's a Dispel gone right away. You gotta save the Berserker. You gotta... He didn't save the Berserker.
A player's forces are under attack.
And now ReMinD got a Berserker of his own. Ouch! This hits hard. Warden can't blink though. Hammer to the head. Oh, this fight is all over the place. Level 4. A little bit of extra XP. Berserker up front. Gets the bash. Gets the kill. What a messy, messy early game. Starbuck down the dumpster though. So many footmen hurt or lost. And Warden can just step in again. Engine protectors need a new position. Good save. This Warden is quickly accelerating, and now glaives are coming to pressure the buildings. I like this play by ReMinD a lot. Oh, couldn't cancel the clarity? Now we can. Militia coming from the right-hand side. Warden, this is a feast for you. If things connect, but she's wandering around, she's not doing anything. Oh, that's a mistake. Very conservative with mana now. No potions available, just region scrolls. Oof. At least the shop got up.
Players' forces are under attack.
Desperately calling more militia. Being jumped on! Oh! Muddy is gone in a second! The Shadow Priest as well! Yow. Oh my god, what the hell? This was not a good rally. Not at all. But hey, we're getting reinforcements from the north. New militia, this time on ReMinD's side. I just noticed there's no player color on the mud golem, right?
A player's force.
Like, not at all.
Attack. A town is under siege.
And no arcane tower in the main. Yep, that attack is ending up here in the main now. Mountain King has only a heal scroll, level 4 on him. Everything at the kitchen sink thrown onto this little dwarf. Bouncing glaives, 30 HP, 9 HP, tick tick tick, dead dead dead. Re-freaking-mind. Get 2 Ogre Maulers. It's 4 heads. The 4-head play. That's what it is. Yeah, exactly, chat. Exactly.
A town is under siege.
And now the siege finally begins. Okay, 1 AP cancel. Can he get 1 tower up? Militia calls are good, but it's all about this one. It's close. It's up. And it's gone. Man, how many mercenaries have we seen in this game? Are you kidding me? One level 5 is absolutely terrorizing any backline. Sweet block. Wait for the cooldown. Another fan. G to the G. And ReMinD takes another map. This guy is on fire today. Very, very much appreciated. If you see him against the S tier players, he oftentimes looks weak. But my dude, he's ready to play today. Terrana stand with the cheeky Warden tower push. Going to ReMinD. Boom. Boom. ReMinD from weakest player in the tour to S tier in 1 cast. No, I said he looks weak when he's playing S tier. I appreciate his performance today a lot. Oh, score. Starbuck against the ropes. If he loses now, this best of 3, that means that Yumiko is a better player than Starbuck ever was. Facts. We have the results to prove it. ReMinD needs a second, maybe to adjust the hotkeys once again, make sure they all work. And off we go. Let's go. Starbuck about to lose a series here if he's not switching around, but this was very off meta. Warden into hunts. Hard punish. And I think very few people expected this. It is weird that human starts losing once Don Dolara is back. Either he is cursing human players, or they realize the man behind the balance patches is back, so we have to show a bit of a weaker performance than before. Not sure what it is just yet. We have a tavern hero, everybody. Yumiko just won. Yeah, but 2 and 1. That doesn't count. It counts as a loss, basically, in my book, for a human player. So, is this the cheeky panda play that ReMinD sometimes likes to play? Could be a panda. You all say Firelord. I say it could be a panda. I know ReMinD. It could very well be a Firelord. You might just be right. I'm just saying there's a possibility.
Are under attack.
Firelord it is. Twitch chat is always right. It could be you, it could be me, it could be anyone. That's right.
Players' forces are under attack.
Sweet start with gloves and mantle. What's the verdict on gloves, by the way? Do I undervalue them in the... I think in the late game, they're like one is really good. In the early game, it's not a drop you should be happy about.
A player's forces are under attack.
We got level 2, creeping 2 spots here. That's pretty sweet. But so is the focus fire. Oh, Starbuck, did you warm up? Oh, not just yet. What makes Firelord mostly used by Night Elves, but not other races? Firelord has very little mana, and lava spawns are very expensive. And Night Elves have a thing called Moonwell, where you can replenish your health and mana in return for Moonwell mana.
A player's forces are under attack.
And no other race has that, so this works wonderfully. Tier 2 tech Hunter Soul. This was a good distraction. Firelord back to full health, new lava spawns as well.
A player's forces are under attack.
Don't kill the lizards. It's an interesting base build, to be honest. There's a lot of space in the back. Far forward Moonwells to be able to replenish earlier. And yeah. Full focus on the lava spawns to make them not split. These wisps. Worry a bit for ReMinD here. Looking like a good Starbuck push. And it's getting expensive. Ploink. Ploink. Damage stacking up, but also these footmen pretty much uncontested. And the expo is still growing on the right hand side. It might be late, but lumber is okay. Yeah, Starbuck can tech soon and there's no level 3 Firelord yet. This is a good situation now.
Player's forces are under attack.
Oh. Ay, 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 ay. That's quite a delay. Or did he put them off power build to save resources? So odd. Archmage is back! Nope, he did not.
Attack.
All that backseating, huh? That's that. Can I say? He was out of gold at some point? Ah, I see. Well then, still an oversight to not put them back. And ReMinD, certainly stabilizing. Tier 3, 1/3 done. And only now the tech started. Ay, yay, yay, yay. It's like Firelord Naga, not the greatest late game hero, but slap an Orb of Venom on top and they're still good. Really good usage of Moonwells. Also this fortified position, forward position helped him a ton here. Sneaky ape, fire lord, Reju to the rescue. Like, let's be honest, Reju is basically an invul potion.
The town is under siege.
That you can dispel. Except if you're running into Nova, of course, then it's a bit too much. Lava Spawn didn't split thanks to Arcane. What the hell? This is such a messy game! What's Rejuve may never die, lol. Oh, that was expensive. Bait though?
player's forces are
Feels like ReMinD a bit late with the Masters training. It's usually very, very fast.
town is under siege.
And the AP has arrived. Shouldn't be the biggest deal. A few sloppy plays here and there. But oftentimes mistakes is what makes game fun. To me at least. You can ask some other casters and they'll say, oh no, I only enjoy perfect games. But not me! Dude, this AP might be doing more than I thought. At least Starbuck is not going into instant mortar teams. Fortification is quite nice, to be honest. All the peasants must be purged!
Town is under siege.
It's quite a sick delay. Mountain King has arrived. Staff is on cooldown for 10 seconds. Yeah, Naga dead. Oh, dodges the town portal. Okay, not dead. On the cost of a TP trying to run out of range. ReMinD. He found the turbo button somewhere. Push stays alive, so does the Naga, soon to be back. Heroes hurt, and Starbuck might be going 0-2 here. AP dead, but look at what this AP accomplished. And bears. And range attacks.
Our player's forces are under attack.
Starbuck's army is slowly coming together. What are we focusing on? What is this positioning? Lucky that this wasn't punished. Dryads are coming. Dispel as well. So water elementals be gone. Same for slow. ReMinD still has to break that base. Starbuck at the moment is supply block. Which is another sloppy play, to be honest. No slow hurts a bit. I like the orb. I think not 100% sure if I like the orb of venom more on the Firelord or Naga in this case. Naga turns into an AoE damage dealer then. Hey, 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 there's a breaker right here. He's begging for an attack. Breakers are not the DPS you're looking for. If the target has mana, their DPS is pretty good. Thanks to feedback. Okay, slow trap kicks in. Reju can be stolen. And things are getting a bit problematic for ReMinD as he has no town portal anymore. And Starbuck cleans this up. Whoo! To be honest, he was a bit invited back into this game. ReMinD. kinda needs a hero kill? And single target damage of Firelord and Naga is great. But as soon as you move the heroes back to the priest, that should be fine. Throwing the hammers, get the follow-up, get the kill. That's one bear. Town portal's out now. Interesting. But maybe too much damage for now to heal against it. When you have a region scroll at home.
Forces are under attack.
Yeah, too many donos. Unlike on this channel, too many donos in this game. Oi, bigger mana potion, yep. Pop that drink. And, oh my god, he has so much mana. Level 2 Brilliance Aura, big mana potion, small mana potion, Wand of Mana Stealing and Clap 2. This is unstoppable. This MK is unstoppable. Easy clap, indeed. The personification of easy clap. Can a former world champion like ReMinD come back with 1 base, 2 base, and a blizzard transition? Question. No more breakers at this point. Okay, are we taking the fight or nay? Here we go. Clap away. And the blizzard on top. Oh, this is gorgeous. If you're a human fan or a fan of damage, this is your situation now. Militia coming in as well. Blizzards are nice. No chance at all. More clap. Now level 2 Stormbolt as well, but we're just waiting for the next... Ah, no, not a clap. No, it's the Firelord. He almost dead. But this game, guys, is ogre. Somewhere on this map, ReMinD completely lost his mojo. It looked so good. He was so far ahead in tech. The AP did wonders on the right-hand side. But then he started to lose bears. A lot of them. And that invited Starbuck back into the game. That was Starbuck's map though. So ReMinD still all the chances in the world to take him home. GG. Fun games. Fun games. All right. We get some information here regarding the Spellbreaker damage discussion. Quote, breakers do about 23% more damage per second than rifles against units when at least 20 mana is present, for those who are curious. I underestimated them for a long time. I thought, hey, good utility. They steal spells and sometimes summons, and they have armor and a big shield, so they stand in front. But they also do quite some damage against units that have mana. Can we do a status bar during live games like they do in chess? I don't watch chess broadcasts. You gotta be more specific. Look at Dondolara getting flooded in love. Don't know if he deserves that after being gone for so long. We should shame him so that he feels bad. He should feel bad for abandoning us for a bit. Anyway, Starbuck versus ReMinD. It's the first time ever, by the way. Wow, professional caster, just realizing this on game 3. Yeah, if we look at recent games, boom, it's empty. This is the recent game. It's quite a fun series. Let's see who takes it. Is it gonna be the second human to win a match after Yumiko just did? Or is ReMinD gonna take the third win for Night Elf? Evaluation bar. Doesn't help me. Send me a link on, like an example, on Discord or Twitter. Demon Hunter, huh? All right. This looks like we have a similar setup that we had before. With, oops, wrong sides. Starbuck on the upper right hand side probably expanding. And ReMinD trying to punish this. But Starbuck is a trickster. Just because he played expansions before doesn't mean you have to do it now. I think he means an advantage bar. What's an advantage bar? I don't... Send me examples. And then we can talk about it. But I thought maybe this is a one-base rifle play against ReMinD's classic immolation play, but it's not. Demon Hunter started with a circlet and immolation. That is nice. Archmage gets a bit more mana. That is also nice.
Players' forces are under attack.
Thank you for your work, Neil. We appreciate details like switching overlay places. Dude, it triggers me so hard when I see overlays where it's not aligned to the starting positions. Oh! Wow, that farm! Oh, the block! Oh, no, we didn't get him! We didn't get him.
A town is under siege.
But this means that this expansion is wide open. Oh. Nowhere to run! Nowhere to hide! But very little surface area for this Demon Hunter immolation. It's actually not too bad. It's pretty sweet actually by Starbuck. If he survives here, that is. Some workers will fall. But that's their role. Okay, 1 kill, that's it. Oh, 2? 3? Not enough! Sick waking up the creeps, but didn't bribe them enough. Okay, 4 minutes 30 expo is great.
Players' forces are under attack.
And a pretty sweet defense so far. Counter expansion in the works. So all a little bit different than the game against Yumiko.
Players' forces are under attack.
Swing. The simulation play, man, it feels a little outdated, to be honest. We have a staff now, though, but nothing to staff onto. No wisps and bases. Swing, swing.
A player's forces are under attack.
Ooh, and no mana burn. He went evasion. It's good now, but it definitely requires a reskill later against the Mountain King. Everything that ReMinD wants, it's a slow Starbuck down. No staff. Ooh, no, not even close. Not even close.
A player's forces are under attack.
Panda didn't level though. Quite skeptical. Tech's almost done. Do you have a blacksmith? Come in. Okay. Turns out, if you power build your expansion, that helps you. The lessons we learn.
Under attack.
I'm a bit rough to Starbuck today, am I not? I totally don't know why. Maybe because he's leaving us for a few weeks to focus on real life. Blood Mage second. Now we're talking.
Players' forces are under attack.
Okay, double Rex rifles. And thanks to this expansion, there's no sick bear bus coming. Is real life even real? Is life even life? Nah. Na. Quite a good creep check here. Archer down. Ancient supposed to be down.
Players' forces are under attack.
Yo, I don't like this position for ReMinD at all. Oh, maybe I do. He's cancelled the Blood Law, and the Book of the Dead is surrounding the replacement Naga. That was a solid usage of the Book of the Dead. Thank you for the sweet words, Lich. Nothing is quite as relaxing as watching Warcraft cast by you guys after a long day at work. Thanks for what you do. There we go. That is so kind. And no, comments like this are never getting old. And I will never take them for granted. First time in history when the book is useful. Feels like you've never seen a Book of the Dead against Orc Burrows. That's the real deal. So, since there's no Blood Mage, and since there's no Mountain King, this Demon Hunter doesn't really need mana burn, does he? Linnaeus, thank you for the sub. My baby was delivered this weekend and I spent the downtime relaxing, watching Back to Work in the hospital. Hell yeah, dude! Happy to help. Hope the family is fine. And did you name it Neo? Or Remo? Or Carson? Or Peril Spellbinder? Or Asgalore? Probably shouldn't name it Asgalore. That caught me. That caught me good. Well, we got immolation on both sides now. Starbuck, Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire. No real front line here. No breakers. These bears hold... or one breaker, I guess. But these bears still hold tons of value. Staff out, double level 3. Barely any mana anymore. Still 2 more heal scrolls on Starbuck against the Panda. Demon Hunter level 4. Quite a beast. It feels like he can deal with the bears, shifting the focus to Dryads out of the fight immediately as the Demon Hunter is on the hunt for some Naga. Bear in the economy. Is this still a 2-base play? Naga, heal scroll, also has an invo potion. Maybe a bit too much attention on the lady. And that is Starbuck in a bit of shambles, isn't it? 57 food. Economy also slowed down. And ReMinD is mining with the fairies not in the fight. Oi, 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 oi. Imagine the rally point wasn't set. You know, seeing this makes me feel like I shouldn't be too harsh with myself when I play ladder. Not that it's in any sort of form comparable, but it helps. Starbuck could lose this.
Forces are under attack.
What the hell? I would love to clone Starbuck to have Starbuck comment on Starbuck in the Twitch chat. Breath of Fire. He can just trade. Yep, the repair doesn't work against Breath of Fire immolation. Mauls it down. And the fairy dragons, well, can be dealt with easy, but they still did a lot of damage. Holy moly, ReMinD. 2 sick attacks in a row. And how do you get back from this? You don't? 25 food. Not a hero that can carry single-handedly. And ReMinD is coming back. Knockout punch after knockout punch. I mean, usually I wouldn't advertise kicking people when they're down, but in Warcraft, that's necessary. How good is Neo at ladder?
Players' forces are under attack.
Mediocre at best. But does that matter if you're having fun? Starbuck trying to fight a way out. Oi, the dragons. Not that much damage actually. Solid reposition. There is a town portal. Archmage 5. Helm of Valor. Okay. Everything's burning. Sorcerer is down. Demon Hunter Panda picking up the scraps. And now we got a mortar transition. Oh, the Hailest of Marys. Wonder Brown, my dude. 35 months, man. Closing in on the 3 years. I hope you're doing fine. Always be rooting for you. I hope you have fun casting Stormgate this weekend. And last weekend. Any weekend.
Players' forces are under attack.
Okay, is that the final fight here? It certainly looks like it. Starbuck was able to catch up in supply just a little bit, got the gyros out against the fairies. But what do? There was a heal scroll used, only an Archmage Invo potion. Bears start to fall. Demon Hunter level 5. What a beast now. And there's just no way, is there? Demon Hunter out of the fight. Panda still there. Gets solo experience now. Archmage getting mauled by bears. And now it's just basically A-click, isn't it? GG. G freaking G. ReMinD defeats Starbuck 2-1. Getting quite a few points for the Night Elf team here. God damn it, ReMinD. 2 wins and 1 loss. I did not expect this at all from today.